Здравейте на читателите на Блиц БГ и на зрителите на Блиц ТВ. Днес гостуваме на доктор Игор Четойевич. Той е известен не само в Сърбия, но в цял свят диетолог и учител по лайфстайл. Затова ние се обръщаме днес към него за интересен разговор, свързан с начина на живот по здравословен начин и връзките му, отношенията му с Новак Джокович и световно известният тенисист. Доктор Четойевич, in nowadays fast-paced world, do most European people really have a healthy lifestyle?
Definitely it is, because you're living in a very fast life and we have no time to eat properly. Not only what we eat, but how we eat. Okay, that's very important, is to calm mind before we eat anything. Even if it's organic food, if we eat under stress, the food is not digested very well. Okay, and we're creating toxins later on and getting absorbed and compromise our metabolism and organs. And the main point is habits. We have no time for it. We need to create time. If you don't do it so, that's we are in trouble. It's not only what we eat, but how we eat. That's one of these crucial things to know.
What is the key role of the food?
What is
key role?
Role.
Yes.
Role.
For the human health and the human life.
But that's crucial. You know, we are in that part of the world where we have options to choose food. Okay, but kind of it's not only to be grateful and thankful that we're having food. Okay, if you're living in some countries without food, it's kind of a problem. Okay. But we are now spoiled. Okay, and we have no time to care about ourselves because everything else is important. We care more about our cars than ourselves. Okay, we know about cars, everything, and oil and petrol and tires and engine, everything, but about ourselves, no idea. Okay, and my professional job is to educate people, and I like to call myself educator because a doctor coming from word education. Okay, and I always tell them I'm educator. I'm teaching people a certain lifestyle, life change, nutrition. Doing therapies anyway. But if I don't teach you results, they are not as we expect to be. Okay, and I need to guide you through experience of healing. Okay.
And to speak about gluten and modern time food is a very big problem for some people. They have
industrial food. It's kind of industrial food example. We have every bakeries. Okay, but we have very rare to find bakery who making integral wheat and gluten-free food and so on. You know, healthy choice. Okay, because we have industrial things, and industrial things have you need to preserve food. Okay, to preserve food, you need conservants, chemicals. Okay, it's not only in croissant. It's not only nice wheat. We have spectrum of chemicals to keep it fresh for a long time.
Some
to preserve it to be a long time in the fridge, you know, and to be still alive after a long time. But real bread, if you're making, you know, could be 1-2 days and getting mold. Okay, but we have now fresh bread for 10 days.
and more.
That's full of chemistry. Okay, and these chemicals actually, together with gluten, you know, make it a problem or sensitivity or reactivity or allergies or something else. And in this part of the world we're living, bread is everywhere. Okay, that's bread or dairy. Okay, that's common food for us here in this area. And we said, okay, everybody eating, and I'm eating too. Okay, but some people, they have overreaction. Okay, and this petrol doesn't work with them. Okay, and creating these problems with digestion later on, everything else suffering body.
You say dairy, and dairy interviews you say the milk and dairy is such a big problem.
Yes. Common food around is kind of is dairy. Okay, milk products. In Bulgaria also. Everywhere. Okay, but it doesn't mean if you're eating something that is yogurt, let's say, we said it's healthy. Okay, but if you are reacting on some component of yogurt, it's not good. Okay, let's say lactose and so on. Which is again one of these, we don't pay attention, it's convenient food around us, easy, put in the fridge, some cheese, some bread, you know, some salami, whatever, easy in the morning to cut, easy to prepare, but it's kind of actually the feeding problem. Okay, if you don't know what is triggering us.
And what are the common advices you give for a healthy lifestyle of your clients? And
most of the time, to be aware. To be aware is knowledge. To be aware what is your petrol. That's key. Okay, what is good working for me doesn't mean it's working for somebody else. Okay, and we need to find your formula. Okay, and eliminate what is problem, and focus on what we don't eat or what we don't have time to eat, or what we don't, we're not aware about what is necessary for us. And with my checkups and everything, I can see these missing parts, and according to this we can make strategy. Okay, let's say for you example, I will tell you first do detox, clean body, and after start to put good stuff inside. In meantime, change your habits. Okay, that's most healthy way to do it. So, okay, when we start to do it this way, imagine you have a good Ferrari, and you didn't change oil for 2-3 years. Okay, and you put a new oil on it. Okay, new oil that doesn't work. Engine getting no optimal performance. The same is his body. First clean situation, detoxify body, stomach, liver, everything, and later on start to put good stuff inside, and body will be happy.
Start from the beginning.
Yes. Yeah. And habits, they are key. Habits, they are key. No, that's we have time to it. We need to create time. Okay, to give extra time to prepare food. Okay, to chew longer. Don't be in a rush with food. Okay, and I ask my people always not to be very straight with question. Are you religious? Okay, so I say yes. Okay, now it's time to practice your religion when you eat. Okay, bless your meal. You know, not kind of to be kind of member of club. You know, bless your meal. Be grateful. Be thankful because you have your meal. You know, calm mind. You know, eat slowly, chew properly. That's making change.
Can you tell us how did you meet him?
Well, I met him by coincidence because I'm not kind of big TV sport lover. Okay, I like to play sport. I play football, you know, with my guys on Cyprus there. Okay, twice per week. And now I like my exercise in the morning, everything. But I'm not a follower on TV. I like to see some good matches and so on, time to time. And a friend of mine who is in sport told me about him. Okay, when he played in Australia 11 years ago, almost. Okay, and I watched this match and I saw his struggle that time. Okay, and he was very good playing with Tsonga. I think it was quarterfinal, I think. And he played very well, and immediately energy dropped down. Okay, and he started losing, you know, some medical timeout breaks, problem with breathing and so on. And commentator said, Novak has asthma. Okay, and again has asthma. And I said, okay, let's go to see what's going on there. From a medical point of view, it's interesting. And he started after medical again playing, energy dropping down, and he lost the game. And commentator repeat few times, asthma. And in my knowledge and experience, I know asthma could not be afternoon. Okay, can be only in the morning. It's time of lungs. It's Chinese medicine. Okay, and I told kind of like my wife was around. Said, well, I think it's not asthma. Something else is there. Okay. And she's American, and she told me, come on, go help him, it's your guy, Serbian guys. Go there, help him. So, okay, hello, I can help you, it doesn't work. And I told this friend of mine who told me about this match, in the morning we have coffee there, and he said, he has asthma, blah, blah, blah. He lost match, but I said, not asthma, something else is there. He said, you're sure? He said, I'm not sure, but if I check him, I will know. And he knows some friends who's sponsoring Novak and some cousins, whatever, connections. And he made contact, and I saw him first time, and I put him on my machine and check it what it's all about. I see immediately bad nutrition, some bad things, toxins, whatever in body. I said, well, let's go to make strategy. Eliminate this, eliminate that, and we will see. And he was keen to succeed, okay, learn. And I gave him some good information. He started to be better. Later was just talent explode without any obstacles. Okay, and he started to openly talk about gluten and lactose and sugars and so on. And I'm very grateful that he's very open mind. He's not kind of selfish guy. He likes to help other people. You know? And it's very important how evolution of awareness about food start with him. You know, and I thought all these big names, they care about themselves. They don't care at all. They're just pure talents and energy and youth. Okay, but some of them getting injury here, injury there because of wrong petrol.
Yeah.
Okay, and no, by time eliminate any flusters or anything, because it starts to be healthy.
And it is very famous, the test you make with a slice of bread.
Yes, that's actually one that's called the arm test. Okay, that's kind of very easy to give attention of patient or person that you first seeing it to understand how energy works. Okay, if you're exposed to some bad energy or bad food, let's say, or even telephone putting on heart, your arm will drop down. That's arm test. Okay, because it's disturbing your polarity in body, energy is weak. Okay, if you're putting, let's say, food that you're allergic on next to you, body react. You don't need to eat everything or inhale. If it's next to you, body
touch it.
Yes, body energetically respond. Okay, and I showed him this test, and he was kind of amazed. It's kind of energy dropping down, just putting bread on belly and doing arm test. Okay, but it's actually starting point. You need to check everything else later on and making whole picture. I don't call making only arm test and that's it. That's just one step.
Just gluten-free diet help Джокович.
Definitely, yeah, definitely. And actually, when we're having bad food, we have inflammation in our guts. Okay, and guts mean stomach, intestines, and so on. And large intestine and lungs working together. That's Chinese medicine. Okay, we have some toxins in our large intestines. We have toxins in our lungs. Okay, that's kind of how it's working. And we're cleaning our belly, lungs getting happy.
And such a prescriptions you give to Djokovic, they appeared in Serbian media. But is this true, or this just speculate with this news?
The first information that he spread around is gluten-free food. Okay, let's help him. Okay, and we of course we have other things to work on, but we didn't have. It's not the right things to talk about every single piece of puzzle. Okay, what's going on in what creates us, but is actually his nutrition, and was major piece of puzzle which is stopping him. Okay, to work. Gluten-free, lactose-free, sugar-free. Okay, I mean simple sugars. Okay, and he was very happy to spread it. He eating fruits, he eating other good stuff. He have enough calories from other areas. It's not necessary to eat this kind of food. It's like a car. Example, if you compare yourself with like a diesel car and an unleaded car, if you mix our petrols, will be mess. And he find his right petrol. Okay, and of course he's helpful for somebody who is very similar like him. Okay, it's not for everybody, but for him was very unique.
And are there any athletes or sport persons you also help?
Yes, there's not even before him and after him. Some known, unknown, amateurs, professionals. But major point is to eliminate stressors in body. And somebody says, "More have psychological stress." Let's say pressure from family. Pressure to succeed. Okay, and creating nervousness in body, nervousness in stomach. And for me, it's very important, like therapist, to clear out these stressors, to understand, to talk with parents. Don't pressurize. You have nice guy here or girl. Don't pressurize him because he's maybe good in mathematics, and you put him to be a good kind of tennis player or basketball player. It's ambitions of parents. Okay, that's actually we're trying to make professionals from beginning of the life, but only some of them succeed.
Can you share some names of this?
No, I cannot because it's not nice to put names.
Okay.
I mean, even now we're working with some no names, but I don't put in. I like low profile.
Yeah.
to everybody to be happy.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very welcome.
Hvala lepo.
Živio.